What's up, you guys? Welcome to another video. So a little sad story. I was gonna have the coolest video planned. My son and my brother and my cousin and I went down and we had a super cool adventure in southern Utah. We went on an exotic sheep hunt. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually filming on my iPhone right now because normally I use a Canon G7X Mark II camera, and that's kind of a vlog style camera. It takes really good videos. Anyways, for that hunt, the weather had forecast a little bit of wind and rain and snow and some junk like that. And so the night we got down there on Thursday, we went to Walmart to try to jimmy rig or fashion our own little dead rat, the little hairy ball that sits on top of some cameras to eliminate that hard abrasive sound that is created when the wind passes over the mic hole. Somehow I accidentally got glue down in the mic, and so for that 3 days that we were shed hunting and hunting the Texas doll sheep, the Corsican sheep, and the Hawaiian black, all my video looks great, but all the sound is just garbled and nothing. So I'm so sad because my plan was to do my very first video where I go from a hunt filmed all the way through doing the BONETATS. So I'll still be able to do something. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go. I'll be able to pull little bits here and there, and then my cousin Jason, who also went with us on that trip, as well as my cousin Bryce, did do some filming as well. And so hopefully I'll be able to put something together, because that I think would have been a sweet video. I've got a Razorback hog skull that I'm going to be working on. Sorry, I gotta switch hands. My arm's getting tired holding that up. Kind of awkward. I got a Razorback pig skull sent to me by Davin Vaughn, and they have a son who is a very good athlete. He is lettered in football, basketball, track. I got a whole list of stuff that he's accomplished in his high school career. He's a senior this year, and I believe he actually has an offer to play football for the Arkansas Razorbacks, which is freaking sweet. He also has offers to play basketball for some other colleges, and he's just trying to decide what he wants to do. But the family favorite college football team is the Arkansas Razorbacks from the SEC conference, and he's gonna have an opportunity to possibly go play there. So he's really proud. His dad is really proud of him. Great people. So that's gonna be the next BONETATS project, and without much further ado, let's go ahead and cut right into the time lapse of creating this skull. Here we go. All right, guys, as you just saw on the time lapse, I got this pig all cut into, and I think that the design turned out freaking sweet. So let's just take a quick peek. Hey you guys, so when I first started doing skulls, I remember I did a bear skull about a year ago, and I was really curious how to keep the teeth nice and white and clean and not affected by the color I was putting on the skull. So I learned that you can soak them and pull all the teeth out and then replace them when you're done. But then I thought, what the heck am I doing? I work in the dental field. I can get dental impression material, and so now what I do is I tape it off, and I'll show you real quick here. So now I just tape it off with just masking tape, you know, paint tape, whatever, to get the majority of the teeth covered up. And then after that, I'll go through, well, see, I still need to do all that. But as soon as I'm done with getting the tape on, then I just go back through and I will show you what I do with my impression taking material next. So this, if you don't know, is a impression gun. And inside of that is a 2-part mixture that is basically the same stuff that when you get a crown at your dentist, he uses that to take an impression so that you can get a crown made. As you guys know, that's what I do for a living. Not a dentist, but rather a dental lab technician. And so, luckily, I have access to a lot of the same tools that a dentist uses, and this is one of them that I use to keep the teeth super clean and avoid getting any paint or stain on the teeth, so that when I'm finished, all the color is on the bone and nothing on the teeth. So I'm just gonna affix this to the front here, and then basically what I do, and if I had a third arm I could hold this camera, then I would show you, but basically what I'm gonna do, dang, that tape's kind of crap. Anyways, I'm gonna run a bead of impression material everywhere where you can see teeth, just the bases of the teeth. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so just like that. And it's all ready to go. Now I just gotta let that set up for just a little bit so that it hardens, and then I can throw my first coat of paint on there. Looks kind of messy, but it does a good job. All right, first color is on. Looking pretty sweet. I just love the contrast. That contrast just makes everything come to life. My favorite part. Alexa, volume 1. She's so loud. Anyways, next coat going on in just a minute. All right, got the second color coat on there. That looks so cool. Yeah. All right, so now let's just let this sucker dry for a bit. And then I can come back and contrast and really make all the contrast pop. That's the plan. Looks cool. That looks super cool too. Got all the tape and the impression material removed from the teeth, so they look nice and white and pretty. Got one that came out, so I'll re-glue that one in. But really, those teeth all look nice and white. So I'll just take a little tiny paintbrush and just add color right along that line right there. just so that we have a nice crisp line between the color and the white of the teeth. So it's gonna look sweet. All right, so now I'm just gonna come in here and remove all this top layer of just the residual color from my stain job. And then it'll be nice and white and just that crisp white bone color. And then when that's all done, I'm gonna come back in here and put that Arkansas Razorback red on the pig. It's gonna be sweet, so here we go. Done. Turned out pretty dang sweet. I say all done, but it's not actually all done. I still need to put the red on the pig. But for all intents and purposes, I only have that little bit left to do, and then I am finished with the Arkansas Razorback pig. The Razorback, the SEC logo there behind it, the scales, tribal, number 30, and number 1. Big time football player, big time basketball player, getting ready to go enjoy the college life and playing a little athletics along the way. Nice work. Alright guys, so one of the last things that I do once I'm all finished with creating my signature BONETATS tattoo engraved skulls is to seal the color. I don't want it to fade after a few years and then have it discolor or change or have it not be as cool as it is today later on. I want it to just stay looking awesome forever. So what I do when I'm all done is I take a little bit of this Krylon matte finish polyurethane spray, not glossy. I don't like glossy. This is just the matte finish one, and it's moisture resistant. It just dries in just a couple minutes. It doesn't yellow, which is absolutely critical, and then it's just got that permanent protective matte finish. So we're gonna spray that right now. Actually sprayed it a little bit before, so that's just a little bit of a second coat just to give it just a tiny bit more protection. But that's it. Now we'll just find a cool place to set this up and take some pictures and a final little video, and then I'll be done with this one. Everything's turning green down low, but those beautiful mountains. It's my favorite part about living here. It's just all that amazing mountainscape. In the video it seems far away, but it's really not that far away. In fact, my son and his friends are out there looking for deer sheds right now, so hopefully they'll find something. But well, I'm all finished with the Arkansas Razorback skull for Davin, and I think it just turned out awesome. Super excited to get it packaged up and sent off to him and his son Kelly. It's gonna be awesome. I think they're just gonna love it. I love the motif with the Arkansas Razorbacks and the SEC logo and the tribal tattoo stuff, along with the stuff that personalizes it for Kelly, because sounds like he's quite the athlete, and he's got some great opportunities and potential for his future, which is just awesome. So good luck to you, Kelly, and in everything that you're going to be doing in the future with your athletic career. Sounds like you've already had a heck of a career, and it's going to keep on continuing for you, and that's freaking awesome. Good for you. Let's take a last look at this signature BONETATS piece. I say it every time, but this one's my favorite. Every time I do one, it's my new favorite. And I'm excited for you guys to see the final close-ups with the color and the contrast and all the things that just makes all the artwork pop out and look so good. So let's take a look. Here we got the skull all finished up. I'll just kind of show you some of the details. So Kelly, this is a picture, and I'll try to overlay the photo that this is referencing. Made a sweet behind him catch in a football game. That turned out awesome, and then he wanted his signature put into it. So that's along the left side of the jawbone. And then if we flip this thing around carefully, that's the high school logo that he attends in Mount Vernon, the Mountaineers. So that definitely kind of goes along with the motif of him and his football career. So that's on the bottom. And then on the top, of course, we got the BONETATS logo and signature there on the back. And then on the front, this is where it gets so cool. So his numbers were 30 and number 1, which is up here at the top. But it sounds like he just might be an Arkansas Razorback playing football, depending on what Kelly decides to do. But the fact that he's got options is pretty amazing. That's how it all turned out. Capturing the little tiny details. The shine in the hoof of the hog, and then just the teeth and everything. Those are tiny, but it turned out great. So if you guys like BONETATS and the brand that I'm building around it, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a website. It's www.bonetats.com. You can look at some of my previous pieces, as well as you can go on the BONETATS shop or store and look at some of the gear that I have to offer. I know I'm getting really short on hoodies with the warm weather beginning and starting. I probably won't restock hoodies until fall, so if you want one, make sure you quickly go over and go to my website and pick something up. But I've got t-shirts and hats and all kinds of goodies. Actually, I need to restock my hats too. I think I've only got like 4 left. Anyways, so you guys can go take a look at the website. If you put in your email, there's a section on the website where you can enter in your email for a newsletter, and I'll be doing giveaways as well as offering special discount codes and things like that to those who are especially members of the BONETATS community. So I hope you'll go do that as well. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys like this video. If you wouldn't mind, go hit that subscribe button. If you don't follow me on my social media platforms, I'm very active on Instagram and somewhat active on Facebook. So if you'll go to those places and follow me, that would be awesome. I appreciate it a ton. That's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you following along. See you on the next one.